So now they added crossplay, and hold on, I gotta resign back into my tube here. So Three Fields Entertainment might die, like their company might close, even though they want it. They committed, like they want to improve the game. They want to improve the game. Like they want to support the game all the way through 2026, but THQ isn't paying them, even though the game's selling, not as well as they'd hope, but it's still selling because it's on sale right now. I mean, it's just disappointing, you know, because like they were going to add live mixable buildings. They were going to add all these cool things. And if THQ doesn't give them the money that they're owed, they might just be insolvent and just close, you know. And they just put a free update out to address all the handling issues and to like make the game better. And they added community feedback, like stuff the community requested on Reddit was added, and on YouTube was added, and stuff people requested on Twitter was added. I can tell you that the handling of the vehicles has already improved, that the cars have more weight and they feel better. Just this one car I've been driving for the last 5 minutes, and I'm already really enjoying this 50s automobile. It just feels better than it used to in this game. The handling, like the sky tracks feel better. Ooh, they fixed drifting. All right. Oh, it's actually good now. And now my cats are fighting on the bed next to me. You guys, stop that. Stop play fighting on the bed, buds. Go. That was pretty cool. That was a cool jump. I forgot that I wasn't finished building it yet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're going to just test it out as we build it. Okay. Ooh, and they added a bunch of tracks that people have put in the game that built. We're going to host a lobby. Okay. I think I'm going to put a jump here. I think that'd be cool. Come on, baby. No, she's got the torque to make it up here. They've really improved the game's stability, by the way, with that free patch. I'm hoping that THQ gives them the money so they stay open next year. And the studio, they're just like on hiatus, basically, until they get the money from the game sales. And also THQ, like, maybe might close them permanently. And I think that they've done pretty well. The game's not perfect, I'll give you that. But a lot of people, you know, find me another game like Burnout Paradise that's out now that lets you build crazy stuff like this. Will that even fit? No, it's going to go through. Nope. Maybe I can chicane this. The Maelstrom. Maelstrom's pretty cool, but let's go with double inversions, the Cobra roll, ooh, the corkscrew. We're gonna test every inch of the track before we go have people actually play with us here. Man, the sky tracks are way better. Okay, the patch just came out, so nobody's actually playing online right now. I'm checking the Reddit here. Oh, man. This is a sad moment because THQ basically won't give them any more money and for free updates for us that bought the game. So it's just sad, you know. I'm hoping they get another chance. I'm hoping that THQ gives them the money because, like, they put out a trailer of everything that they were going to put in the game that was already almost finished, but THQ took the money away. And I can honestly say that what they were going to do with this game would have totally changed everyone that hates the game's mind. Because they were going to add live mixed buildings, crash mode. They were going to add everything. Like, can you imagine if they would have been able to add a crash mode? Because they put the trailer out. They said they put out a trailer of everything that was going to come out next year, hoping that maybe THQ will change their mind and give them a budget, which I hope they do. This could be the end of Three Fields, or this could be like a redemption arc for this game, just like No Man's Sky had, you know? I really hope that we get to see the game's full potential realized, but this is THQ we're talking about. And, you know, a lot of these corporations, imagine if the publisher of Cyberpunk just gave up on the game. Imagine how that would have felt. They didn't give up. CD Projekt Red didn't give up on Cyberpunk. The company that made No Man's Sky, they didn't give up on No Man's Sky after only 3 months of the game being out. Like, or not even 3 months, but I mean, it's not the publisher, it's not the developer's fault, it's the publisher's fault. It's just, I just wish we could have seen, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep playing the game here and there, enjoying it, streaming it here and there, trying to just bring attention to the fact that this game is still worth your time. Because of what you can do. They just put out a free patch, but it's the one of the last updates, unless THQ gives them more money and like gives them what they're owed, basically. They were paying for the free updates for the game out of their own pocket, by the way. The drifts feel really good, by the way, now. They just feel better. The Huntsville, Nebraska feels heavy. It feels weighted. It feels good like a 50s car should, but with a hot engine, you know? That was pretty nice. Well, let's go here and let's switch cars here. I need online play for my last couple trophies, so. Car feels way better since the patch. Bat, can you sit down and not get on my mic cable, sir? Come on, cat, just sit down. Enjoy yourself. They finally made drifting work properly. That's nice. Pretty cool. See here. Ooh, they added more colors for the liveries. That's cool. Free update. Heck yeah, buddy. What else did they add? Like, some of the features in this game were really cool, like the Mix My Car is pretty cool. I really hope the developers can weather the storm and the studio doesn't close. Of course, gaming journalist websites are already counting them out, already acting like they've closed already. They haven't. And my thoughts on the patch are the cars feel really good now. They feel like they should have felt when the game came out. They did what they said they were going to do. Let's just hope the studio survives into 2026 so we can get the rest of the content they were talking about adding for free. THQ is getting greedy and they don't want to have free fields to actually finish the game and like add more stuff to it for free. Like, honestly, I would pay for a season pass if it would keep the developer open so they could finish the game. I would pay for a $30 season pass because the game, I only paid $30 for the game. So if I pay another $30 to keep them open so they could add more stuff to the game for free, or like more, even paid content, like a season pass with like paid content and like new features and expanded stuff, you know? Let's check some community tracks out here. I think I picked the wrong car for this. Because I've got a DTM race car on dirt. Wombat, can you sit down, buddy? Oh, I gotta move the cat. You silly little cat. Well, sit down over here. I'll pet you while I stream, okay? Track is pretty cool so far. I'm having fun with this track. Like the route that somebody picked is great. Oh! Wait, where did I go the wrong way? No, this is the right way. Can you not sit on my controller, sir? Please. I love you. You're my friend. You're my cat. Sit next to me. Lay down. Be a good boy. I pet you. Because I can't play the game. Where'd the ghost go? It just like phased out of existence. Oh. Yes, that's a good time. So the studio might actually close, guys, because THQ doesn't want to give them any more money to add content to the game. Even though they were going to add, they dropped the trailer of everything they were going to add to the game next year. And they'd said, basically, we're going to add this if we're able to survive as a studio the next 6 months 3 to 6 months. They basically announced that if THQ doesn't give them the money for the game that they've already sold, if they don't get more support from THQ, this is it. They dropped the patch to fix the multiplayer. Crossplay works now. Multiplayer works now. It's just they dropped it about 20 minutes ago. The patch came out 20 minutes ago. I just downloaded it. I'm probably one of the first people to play the new patch because I'm up at like 4:36 in the a.m. on my day off, you know? Because look at how crisp the drifting is now. Look at that. And then I say that as I crash into the building. But every car's handling has been tweaked, by the way, a little bit. Every car. Like just, you know, every car that's big and heavy feels big and heavy now. And they just handle better. And they don't, there's no longer a glitch where you speed up to 230 miles an hour in a drift. Because that would really kill my excitement, you know, when I was driving a car and I just drift and just keep speeding up and up and up. So I'm going to go to my favorite little spot here because we just finished a community track. I'm going to go back to where I'm building. I believe I'm building, I think it was here I was building. Was it there? Oh no, it was over here. It was over here. I want to show you what you can do with this game. What you can actually... And of course people leave before I can actually show them what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to show you the track I was working on. I built this in anticipation of multiplayer being fixed and being able to play with people on my days off during the holidays. Now I'm just hoping the studio doesn't close and they shut the multiplayer down, because that really bummed me out if I never got to actually play this game in multiplayer at least once. I'll be hosting a multiplayer game for anybody that wants to play for the next couple hours. So if you tune into the stream and you want to play Wreckreation, and my lobby will be open, hopefully. No, you actually slow down when you drift like you're supposed to. That's good. Let's see what, ooh, they added more colors. Go straight into the right into the, ooh, I almost hit the edge there. I gotta put a sign up there that tells people to brake. Mistakes were made. The frame rate's really better. It just doesn't chug anymore. It's just like... Okay, we're gonna go to live mix and just kind of see what we can do here. Okay, that's like a nice little tunnel guy here. Let's see if I can... Ooh, that's pretty cool. Put a tunnel. That's what we're building, because they just fixed online. You can actually play cross-play and get a game going. I just hope that the studio doesn't go bust because THQ doesn't want to give them the money to finish what they were going to do. But they fixed the handling, though. They did fix the handling. Okay, I think we're going to go with that one. We'll go with that piece there. That'd be kind of cool. Hoops, loops, signs. I want to put these like kind of staggered. I wonder if I can like make it so that it's really hard to like stay on. Because I want to do something really dumb, but also fun. So I'm going to kind of... Oh, that's going to be an issue. I got to lower that down more. Okay. I'm going to zoom it in. I'm going to try to get really... Trying to get really in there. Come on. The reality is they're not going to be able to update the track builder unless THQ decides to give them the extra cash. But it's already pretty cool what they've done with the recent free update that came out today. The handling's better. The drifting is good. Sky tracks aren't as glitchy. Come on. Like, look at that. That handling is actually good, like it was supposed to be. And the frame rate's better, and it's when you drift, it's not glitching and making you instantly always speed up. I just wonder if that's going to be an issue on my track. Oh yeah, it's going to wreck you. Of course it is. Oops, mistakes were made. So let's go into live mix, and we're going to change it and try to inch it closer. Because I want to have it there, but I also want it to, like, I don't want it to snap to the... Maybe it'll work that way. Maybe it'll actually be... Nope. That muscle car is not going to go over that good, so I gotta kind of... Like a little Big Planet level of precision here. Because once I get these pieces like placed and lined up good and close enough to where the cars don't clip, you'll be able to like go fairly quickly on these pieces. I'm going to have to put ramps, I think. On these side pieces, yeah, I'm going to have to put ramps. I was trying to get them perfectly lined up, but... I got a better idea for a piece here, but I wanted to put these narrow, like at these little turns that are really cool. You can make a track that's just, you can put this guy, the wiggle. Imagine you're racing with your friends in free roam and you're just building a track in your world, and you can just put this down and like make like a gauntlet, like Rush 2049 on the 64 and Dreamcast and the arcade. You can just do that, you know, that the track, the gauntlet. A guy in the community is trying to build that currently. Although reversing, the wiggles Like, basically you get one shot, and then you respawn. I have to place a respawn anchor. There's like a respawn anchor for the track, but I have to place that, but... They fixed drifting. You don't just instantly gain 200 plus miles an hour drifting, which is nice. You can just really... Frame rate's way better. This... Ooh. Wonder if I'll land it. Am I gonna land it? Is it gonna be a super stunt? Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? It's gonna be totaled. Oh. I thought I was gonna land on the other piece of track. I just basically did a Hot Wheels there. And just totally... I built this track using the live mix. I built it around one of the bridges that's in the game. And basically, instead of taking the bridge, I built an on-ramp. And you basically take the insane track instead of the bridge. And I'm trying to make it exit the same place the bridge does, you know? Brake a little bit there. I gotta put smashers, like they got these things that smash your car and like slam into you. I gotta put those there, but I gotta decide what's actually fun to race around with friends and the other people that have this game first off. Because once everybody in the community figures out you can play online and it actually works now, I might actually play a few online games to people or host a lobby. If you haven't played this game yet, you can buy the physical copy for like $30 on sale. Actually, it was normally 30. I think it's like 25 right now. And if you buy the game, the developer will stay open. If they stay open, because THQ doesn't want to give them extra cash, because they were going to do an entire year's worth of DLC for free. You already own the game, you get all the DLC for no money. And THQ's like, nah, you guys aren't going to do a year of free DLC. THQ's even threatened to not pay them and like close the studio, so not fully pay them what they're owed. I'm like, it's kind of crazy. Because this game's gotten better since it came out, and it has all this potential, and it could go from being a game that only a few people like me and people in the community love. This game could go from being like a niche game to having mass appeal. I'm talking THQ could have the next Burnout Paradise, the next big online game in their pocket for the foreseeable future. Like, you could get people to play this online and just have fun with people, and you could, like, the profit potential is there, but they just don't see it because, of course, they're a bunch of corpos, and corpos want to squeeze every single dollar out of you. And I mean, Three Fields Entertainment, the developer, they want to do a year of free DLC, but the publisher THQ is like, nah, we can't have that. Got to go full corpo, you know. You're a sponge. They want to extract every last dollar out of you because Three Fields wants to do it like an old school game, you know. New content for free, added to the game through updates, and you unlock it through gameplay and playing with people online. I like this car. And it is a ridiculously fast hot rod. Like, it is ridiculous. Oh, they fixed the handling on this car, though, too. It used to handle like... Still hard to drive, though. Still hard to drive, but at least it handles better. Clean up on aisle 3? You could see how this would be great playing with your buddies. Like, I'm going to zoom out and just kind of show you what I put together here. That's the bridge that you normally drive across to get across this area. And this is what I built. And it's a persistent world, by the way. Like, if I place a piece of track in your game, because your single-player world is your online world as well. So people come into your online session, they can put track pieces down if you give them permission. And the pieces will stay there unless you delete them. And I mean, I'm talking, there's sky tracks everywhere, because this one's made by a developer. Three Fields Entertainment put this sky track over there on that mountain. There's a sky track somewhere all the way out. There's one over there on that part of the map. The map's huge, but there's sky tracks the developers put in the game, and then there's ones I'd put down. It takes it a minute when you zoom out that far in the map in live mix. But let's do a community track, because there's supposed to be new community tracks they added to the game. I'm gonna go to the police department place here. And pick a car, maybe a cop car. Have some fun. Jeep. This thing? We're going to drive this car here, maybe. Because this used to be one of the worst cars in the game, handling-wise. And drifting had so many issues. Let's see if it's actually a fun car to drive now. Let's see if it's actually good in an off-road situation. Yeah, they fixed it. It actually has weight now. And durability. This car used to be super heavy and big, but it had no weight to it. And it would just crumple like glass. Actually, no, it would crumple like wet newspaper in a downpour before. It didn't feel like you were driving a big truck. It felt like you were driving a piece of styrofoam. And now it's got the proper weight, and they've adjusted the top speed a little bit. This thing's kind of cool. It's like a rally fighter meets a Chevy Colorado ZR2 kind of looking thing. But we are going to go back to the police department because that's not my favorite car in the game. I just wanted to see if they actually made it where you'd actually want to drive it. Huntsville Hauler's pretty fun. Little Jeeps. Raptors. Land Rover Defenders. I haven't driven this one yet. I unlocked it though. Trauma Inflictor. Oh, yeah. You can't park there, sir. Oh, that was cool. I don't think the game's supposed to do that. Oh, I can still pick the cars. That's okay. Here's the free car. This is the Supra here. And in the last update, this was a free DLC car that you got. It's okay. Well, next time we fast travel, they'll put the cars back in their spaces by themselves. This car, you could unlock it by just doing a burning route, basically. But you had to unlock it with the burning route. This is the Matani Suprema. We know what this is supposed to be. We all know. Ooh, yeah, the blue and yellow livery is pretty nice. You know, they were going to add crash mode. They were going to add a crash mode where you built the crash course yourself. But unless the developer stays open, it's not going to be a free update, unfortunately. They released an entire trailer, about 5 minutes, of everything they were going to put in the game. They said there's still hope, but possibly not if the publisher decides not to give them more money or just give them more funding. Because they put this update out, and they spent their own money, by the way. They didn't have to fix the game so you could play online. They didn't have to fix the handling. I mean, they kind of had to, but they didn't have to spend their own money to do it. THQ could have paid, but, you know. Like this update that came out today came out of the developer's own pocket. And I respect that. They wanted to fix the game. They wanted to give it a final send-off. And although if THQ changes their mind or if enough people support the game, they might reverse course and they might give them the money to do a year full of free updates and do the whole 2026 roadmap like they wanted to. I really like this Solomon Hirsch Hellfire police car. You know what this is. We all know what this is. It's a Hellcat. Challenger Hellcat, Charger Hellcat. Oh, it's a Charger Hellcat police car. Undercover. Stealth mode. Let's find the new events. Where'd they put them? Where's the... Okay, I gotta find the new events because I accidentally turned them off, the ticker, and... Friends challenges. Oh, there's one. The Fiery Gauntlet. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm off for 3 weeks for Christmas, so I'm going to be streaming Prime 4, Metroid Prime 4, a bunch of games. Shadow Labyrinth, I just got that on the Black Friday sale on the PS5. I'll be playing that. Playing a little bit of this. I'm going to be hosting a lobby tonight or today or whenever people want to join, you know. Do the online trophies so you can get the Platinum Trophy. I want the Platinum Trophy so bad. I'm so close. I just need to do a few online events. That was kind of cool. 12 seconds. That's got to be pretty good. That was cool how you put all that stuff there, the person that made that on PC. But I would have done something more, because I don't know, we all think different. But a free roam driving game where you can just build tracks, just click your right stick in and just, I can just go, hey, that needs a little road there. And your buddy will be like, what are you going to do about it? I'm like, well, and then boom. On top of the airfield, there is now a little narrow track piece on top of that hangar. It's got the ramp built into it. Although the entire airfield has a little bit of water in certain spots, and so this Hellfire police car is just a little bit slidey. Although I gotta nail the transition there. If that's as close as I can get it. So I gotta put another piece there. No, wait. I need a ramp. Will it let me place the ramp there? Nope, that is a violation apparently. But you can just go. And now you know why I don't work for the city. Hashtag, I didn't pay for this car. I was wondering if it was going to wreck me there. At least I put my hazards on, though. Let's find out where that other track we haven't raced yet is. The other player-created, community-created track. There's like 4 of them they added. That's what's going to suck, too, if they don't get the funding from THQ. No more community tracks. Like, they're adding their favorite tracks from the community to the game for everyone to play in online and single player. And if the support stops because THQ doesn't want to give them the money or give them all their money like they're supposed to, it's like, that's going to suck if that goes away, because I think they're really, really fun. The community events they're adding to the game. Where'd they put that other one? There was like 4 of them, but they're all over the map because I accidentally cleared the ticker. That, like, you can warp there if you've never raced it before. You can warp there to try it out, and I accidentally said dismiss, so now I got to find where they're at. Filter friends events, friends challenges. So it should put friends and also community challenges. Everything else is filtered out. So Terror Tunnel did that one. Let's see. And we'll play along. We're going to pick that car, it says. Night Ranger. Isn't that like one of my dad's favorite bands, Night Ranger? I think it is. I know that one song they did that's really famous. I'm just trying to think of the name. There's a bunch of them. I've heard them. Oh, it's got a car restriction even. You gotta have the Night Stalker. So I can't drive the Night Ranger, I gotta drive the Night Stalker. This is only your favorite cars in here. Gas stations are your most frequently driven. There's a parking lot over here though. Hello, Flash, my cat. Can you not walk in front of the TV? Thank you, sir. Lay down. My other cat's like, yep, I know. Lay down. Can you not block my view of the TV, buddy? I'll pet you. Can you not claw my bed? Thank you. Night Stalker. I want to see what livery colors they added, the new livery colors here. Ooh, I like the gold. It's got that McLaren P1 vibe. With the green and white. Don't mind me. Abandoned grocery store? Clean up on all the aisles. You know that they were going to make it so you could customize the inside of this building with live mix? You could have put a bunch of like food and like shelves up that you could run over. That would have been cool. The medium rain actually affects your traction quite a bit. That guy got in my way. Holy jeez. This guy made it so you have to do the whole entire ring roads of this area. I'm betting there's going to be a car just cut me off right here in the front. I'm just going to smash into bits. Oh, I almost called it too. I almost met that semi-truck head on. Ooh. I pulled a Need for Speed there. I just took that corner at like super high speed. Yeah, there was no way I was going to get through all 40 checkpoints. I'm probably gonna end the stream because I've been playing for a while. Let's see how long I've been playing. Like an hour. I'll probably play again later. But yeah, they made the game a lot better. I just had to talk about it, you know. I had some fun playing my Skytrack and some other stuff. It'd be a lot better if I could get an online